Hey YouTube. I got some awesome stuff to share with you today. Yeah, I have it written down because I have a hard time remembering things. So, with that being said, today's topic is called Don't Force It. The reason why I am talking a little fast right now is because, yeah, so my iPad and I guess the Wi-Fi or whatever, it takes a long time for these videos to upload, and I gotta go to work, so my goal is to get this done before I go. So real quick, I'm going to give you a few tips. First of all, the topic is called Don't Force It. Did I say that already? I'm not sure, but don't force it, okay? So this is about how we can enjoy the journey as we go through our growing pains or growing processes. So I have about 8 tips that I want to, send out to you. Number 1, what I do want you to do is force yourself to believe that all things are working together for the good. Definitely for your good. For your good. And I got that scripture or that quote, you can say scripture verse or whatever, from Romans 8:28 in the Bible. It says all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. So first of all, love God, love yourself, love people, and if you can do all that, if you can do that, then you're good. You can't love people without actually loving God. So definitely love yourself, love people, love God. Definitely just work it out. Number 2, find ways to keep yourself motivated. Surround yourself around achievers and conquerors. Definitely when the going gets tough, like I said, first of all, think and believe that all things are working together for your good. Get yourself around people who have made it, who have been through what you've been through, or been through what you're going through right now. Definitely that's what I've done when I've gone through things, and I still am going through things. And I'm in my walking in my journey. I'm seeking wise counsel, and basically that comes from older people. I'm not saying like old people, but people who've had some experiences with certain chapters that are, of their life that are similar to mine. That's number 2. Number 3, write your failures and successes down. Maybe write them down or talk to someone with them. I would say write them down because I always like the fact that you can look back on something years later and say, dog, man, I made it through that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I went through that, and now it seems like a piece of cake. But it's kind of good to just have some encouragement for your future. But so write them down and focus more on your successes than your failures. Because if you're focusing more on your failures, you're going to feel down. You're not going to enjoy your journey. You're going to be like, oh man, I'm grieving tomorrow, dog on it. And this is something I'm struggling with myself because I need to write things down more because I'll talk. And I would even say record yourself. But it's always good to have something on paper too. But yes, focus more on your successes and then focusing on your failures. And then even with people that you don't like, when you start focusing more on your successes, considering you're able to love people that you don't actually like, that get on your nerves. And this is off topic, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it anyway. People that get on your nerves, you'll be able to love them more because you can focus more on their successes because you're focusing more on yours. See, you even love your haters the way you love yourself. So don't be hating on yourself, okay? Don't hate on yourself. That's something I've struggled with before. I didn't realize I was hating on myself at times. Like, not hating on myself, but kind of just down on myself about my weaknesses and being too hard on myself. Number 4, get enough rest and don't eat a whole lot of junk. Please don't. That's not good for you. Try to pull in that 8 to 9 hours. If you can't, then work it out the best way you can. Try to get some rest. If you can't get enough rest and life is just too hard right now in the season that you're in, I'm gonna need you not to eat a whole lot of junk because that doesn't help. Itis has to do with eating unhealthy, because we don't get itis off of eating healthy because we end up being hungry again. But try to do some research on your blood type. Eat according to your blood type. Get some exercise in there. Do what you need to do. Even if it's just 5 minutes of cardio, doing some jumping jacks or whatever, get something in there. And then think positively on that note. Number 5, don't associate yourself around dream slayers. Dream slayers, in my definition, are people who try to navigate you away from becoming who you are and pursuing your dreams the way you're supposed to. Don't associate yourself with people like that. Do not have friends that are like that, because you will become what your friends are. Okay? Because usually our friends have have some similar attributes like us, or we wouldn't be friends because we don't have anything in common. So if you start seeing that, that's a major deal right there. When you have a person that's a dream slayer, you need to watch that. And if I were you, I would back off a little bit, because you do not want that to take possession over your mind and what they're saying, you know, unless they're giving you some advice on how to not fail or something, or how to not make this mistake. You know, that's a friend. But if you got somebody saying, "Oh, you're not gonna do good," that's funny. They are haters, and you need to let them go. Okay, you don't need that. You don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Thank you, sweet worm. Number 6, embrace the bad days. I'm still working on this. Being confident that it won't always be like this, because the bad days are just a learning experience. Who sits around and thinks the bad days are a learning experience? Usually we're falling into our emotions. So that's when you need to pull up these motivational videos, get into your word, read some inspirational quotes, get some advice from people. Do what you need to do. Number 7, be alright with not being perfect. Be alright with being who you are. You were never born to be like everyone else. Your gifts and your talents are there to inspire someone else. So get out yourself. Get out yourself and give the world what you have, because if you're always in self, you will not be able to really embrace that selflessness of giving to someone else, if that makes sense. You know, because you're always being hard on yourself. Everything is about me. Everything is about me. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Get out of that and just do what you got to do. Just do it. You know, whatever. If it's in your job, your church, or organizations that you're working for, volunteer work. Put yourself out there, you know, as much as you can. Number 8. Okay. Have fun and enjoy the journey. That is it. That's all I have to say. Have fun and enjoy the journey. Shoot. Buy yourself some Quelly Rue Design bracelets. She has the bomb bracelets. You can find her on QuellyRueDesign.com. Her name is Raquel Donsworth, I believe. If I said that wrong, somebody correct me. But she's the bomb. Get yourself something inspirational in your face when you can look down. You say, boom. Oh, here's a reminder. Enjoy the journey. Make something out of yourself. That's all I gotta say. I gotta go to work now. But it was good to know that you were watching, and you guys have an awesome day, and just do what you gotta do. Write it down. Make it plain. Watch the video over again. See ya!